Howdy everyone. Okay, so this is going from the door. A few shirts from around '96 when the movie came out. One from Target a couple of years ago. There's some of the cheap eBay ones. This was something that my auntie picked up. It's like a little bag made of tyres, and there's a couple of Phantom ones there. Picked it up from an op shop. This one's finger. One of my pride and joys, Graham Nolan. Original Sunday that I got this year at the Sydney auction, cost about $700. There's a medallion set. I've got, how many is that? 6, so there's 4 left, I think it is. A couple of prints behind there. Another print. Alright, this is the Phantom Copter. A couple of board games from Sweden. And then this is one from Spain, I believe, Defenders of the Earth in Spanish. Okay, moving over here. That's a costume from the old 50s costume. In the back there we have, we've got to get through, we've got the calendar, a glass cup, one of those old candles, and some goggles. Scrolling down, we've got the movies, jigsaw puzzle. Scrolling down a little bit more, some more movies, pencil case, sunglasses, some statues, stuff like that. And then I've got, I'm sure everyone's got about 30 or 40 of these. Alright, as you can see, there's a lot of boxes from getting stuff and all that. They're all posters, prints that I haven't got framed or sorted. This here is a big painting that my stepdad painted me. It's probably about maybe 1.5 meters tall by about just over 1 metre wide. There's another Glenford print. Yeah, there's boxes, stuff, comics. Down on the floor there's some comics that I've got to send off to some Phantom friends. I'll just show you a couple of these because they're pretty cool. These are from Thailand. So they're the old Charlton ones done in Thailand in the mid-90s, I believe. DC done in Brazil, so they'll be in Portuguese. And then these are Portuguese comics. So Nikki was saying about how they were in red, black and white. These are actually in green, black and white, and they're fairly small as well, as you can probably see. There's a few other from Brazil. That one there is quite a nice issue. That one's from Portugal as well. They're all from Brazil. They're pretty, so there's just some ones that I've that are on their way to go to Bradley, I believe it is, and these ones are going to Gex. Alright, so this is the old IKEA stand thing. It's about 4 high by 4, so we'll go one at a time. Defenders of the Earth type of stuff, so we got the old Mexican pirated version. There are some old Atari games. These are quite rare. I've only seen these. Well, I haven't seen these apart from me buying them. It's an almost complete set. I think I'm missing about 10. I got these from eBay. These are Defenders of the Earth, but I think they're actually from, yes, they're Spanish ones, and they've got like the little calendar at the end. There's about 70 there. There's a lunchbox, some figurines. There's like the books. A lot of my stuff hasn't got backing boards or anything like that. Just haven't had time or the money. Or so that's Defenders of the Earth. This one was released in the UK. There's 1 and 2, the Defenders of the Earth UK Annual, colouring in book. This one's a whole bunch of Defenders of the Earth games, sealed in the original, so as you can see it's got like all the little tokens. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've only seen one or two of those on eBay as well. And then I've got all the loose figurines, and I've got the Phantom one in the original box as well. I don't have the others. There's only so much you can buy. Alright, going into the next one, there's a few 2040, and there's a Defender, so at the back there's a light sword, activity belt, there's a Defenders of the Earth on the original card, you know, rings. This is quite nice, picked this up at a collector's fair. It's got like money pin, and other type of stuff. Ring, there's some Canadian 2040 stickers. You can get those on eBay if anyone's interested. There's the eraser. This is probably quite another rare item. There's only I think about 15-20 of them produced. Glenn Ford, and they're like little coasters. So it's a set of 4. So yeah, there's not many of those going over. You got the film reel. I think I got that from Paul Maloney. You know, the stuff you get from HJ's. You know, the things on the card. Going over, we've got an old Phantom Torch 2040, what do you call it, thermo thing. A couple of coasters. This is actually painted by my old man, and got it put on a couple of coasters. You might recognise the actual design from a print that was produced in about '96, I think. You should be able to see it on the back cover of 1126 or 1128. Search for Brian, oversized card. You know, Pop-Tarts, what do you call it, cards. Alright, then you've got, we've got drawers. So in here we have some pins and stuff. So yeah, so there's a couple of sets there. There's some Swedish ones, some fake ones, some other Swedish ones, and then those ones are from about a 2000 release, I think. You can still get most of them on eBay. And then there's, where are we? There's the old Kellogg's one as well. Alright, next drawer. Keep putting my finger over. So that's a placard thing for this year's Lee Falk Memorial Dinner. Lollies, coasters, remembering Lee Falk. These are some coasters that I got from Supernova. They're from Fistis. This is an unmade, what do you call it, little figurine statue thing of the Phantom. Haven't got it made or glued or anything like that. These are quite nice. I like these ones. Where are they? These sets. You can normally get this one on eBay for about $20, but I actually get the whole set. I'd have paid like $140 for something. Some magnets. This is a comic book, one of the smallest comic books. I think it's the smallest comic book, so let's open it up. So it's the Crybaby, I think it was. Yeah, other odds and pieces. There's some art by Salvalidio. Alright, moving across. Got some more here. So these not those ones, but these pins here are from Brazil. They're made by a Phantom fan. There's probably about maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30 of these sets in Australia. Quite at the auction dinners, they usually, I think there's been 2 sets that have gone on at the Sydney auction dinners. One went for about $600 and another set went for just over $400. Fairly hard to get hold of, and they're very, very nice. Probably one of the better pin sets. Big badge, some other little badges. So these ones actually came off like the little birthday cards for the Defenders of the Earth. I've got one of them over here. So yeah, so there's one with the Phantom and all the other characters, and then there's this one as well. A few others. You can probably see these on eBay at the moment. There's a few of those. A few of these. I haven't got them all. I've got a few, but I haven't got many of them. They're fairly hard to get hold of. I really only started collecting probably about mid-90s. In here we got postcards. As you can see, I've got a whole stack of those. There's the movies one. There's a that was done in Hong Kong, I think. It's like a fluffy little magnet. There's those. I think there's a gold and a silver one. There's a couple of watches, Moonstone postcards, some more coasters from the Phantom dinners. As you can see, there's a few. There's Glenn Ford, Sky Barry, Heloise, Sky Barry, Phantom, Diana, Sky Barry. So yeah, they're pretty cool. What else we got here? A lot more postcards, magnet. Yeah, so look, there's some postcards. We've all seen those. So there's just quite a lot of postcards there. One day I'll sort it all out. These are those type of things that you cut out and stick on your books, your school books. So there's a whole heap of those. Some magnets, postcards, bookmarks, some more stuff. There's actually a uncut, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see there's Kit, Diana, that's an uncut magnet sheet. So that's with Sky Barry's artwork on it. Alright, this one. These are so there's my rings. I won't go through them. I'll save Gary to be able to go through his rings and tell us all the stories. A badge for one of the Sardis, patches, bookmarks. That's a tie clasp pin, I think it is. Yeah. These, I don't know how many people have got these, but these are from Pete. Pete Clouds. They are like a prototype for a keyring. There's a couple in there. But there's lots of badges. There's a few badges, key rings, tyre clasp pins and stuff like that. In here we've got a few other things. So that's so there's like a little sticky bit there, and you kind of stick it up, and it kind of bounces, I believe. Posted that on Facebook a couple of months ago. Stickers, some that's the uncut promo card. They're the old John Sands birthday cards. Glow Zone. The Master Cell. I don't think this is one of the ones that are signed. Oh, got another one of those. That's your phone card with a little comic book in it. And then this here, I don't know if you remember, but I showed you those Phantom 20 stickers. So I've got the complete set of those, and I've got a whole heap. And that's the sticker album. Defenders of the Earth sticker book. And then there's number 2, I believe, or part 1 of the phone cards. Alright, moving over. So these are some quite rare Italian or France, I believe they're Italian, club stamps. I got a few of those. There's a patch, so there's a couple of those. There's some stamps, that's, you know, membership thing. So these are all stamps that were released in comic books. Got some stickers. These are from Germany. I've got 2 lots of these, I believe. They're quite crude, but you know, like you look there, they're quite crude, but they're fairly effective. I think they're from the 70s. So I got some membership stickers. Again, you know, schoolbook label things. Got a few of those. Got a whole heap of stickers. Whole heap of those. Tattoos. A lot of these were like supplements in the old Swedish and Norway comics. This is a wine label for, I think it's for one of the dinners. So there's some jungle sayings. Yep, these are from Sweden. These are the old Pass Easter stickers. So before you have chocolate Easter eggs, decorate your eggs. Cut these out and use a sticker on the first. That as well. Alright, let me just stick all those back in here. Alright, last drawer. These are cards. So these ones are old, I think I've got the album, but I think there was like a couple of different releases of these, so I managed to pick up a whole heap of unopened ones. I think there is an open one here. So, yeah, as you can see, where are we? So they were like, you know, all the characters, and they were like little stickers that you would stick into the album. There's been a few of those. I think there's about 300 of them or something. I haven't opened a lot of them because I figure they're probably rarer unopened. The guy I brought them off was just going through someone's drawer that was getting thrown out, and they were just there, and I managed to buy it. I think I managed to buy that lot and about another 20 others for about $50. So I was pretty stoked with that. I gave a few to some friends and that. There's another postcard. Some of the old Swedish Bulls cards. As you can see, they're quite... There's a few of them on eBay, but haven't seen many complete sets. You know, there's the old sketches you get from, you know, a few people, Spears and Hammond and all that. Sky Barry's signature. So, you know, we've seen most of these cards. You know, there's the signature exchange one.
Some of the Phantom Moonstone sketch ones, which were quite nice. I got about 3 or 4 of those. There's those. There's another Moonstone sketch one. Unsealed packet. Saturday cereals. This is a card from Brazil, I believe it is. I think it's like a card playing game, so like there was all ones with different characters, and then maybe like Pokemon and all those other card games that you play, so like, you know, so you have how much they weigh, probably how strong they are and all that type of stuff, I don't know. There's those, but I'm just assuming with that Geo card. Alright, and then going down, so we have the Hermes, or the Herms, however you want to say them. I haven't got all of them, I just keep finding other stuff to buy.